This is SATGURU MAHARAJ, living perfect master of this age, speaking to you from the highest spiritual center of the universe, the center for conflict, resolution, and center for divine knowledge. As you will have seen in the dailies in the last couple of weeks, it's disturbing to note the dastardly acts being perpetrated by the Nigerian Minister for Health in not being able to quell or reconcile, solve the equations is about what we might say the ongoing strike of the medical doctors. I don't know where the Professor Muhammad Ali Pate is coming from, because as you know, doctors across the country have been on strike for too long. Yes. For any humane and right-thinking Nigerian not to hold a song, but yes, to account. Many have died, queuing up. I remember some years back, 3 years ago as a matter of fact, the whole chief judge woke up to have some fever and went to the hospital, and he was queuing up. It was there he died. She died. Somebody who spent millions and millions to educate, train, reward, punish, so that we have him. In fact, I was told that he was the one that swore in the present governor of Oyo State when he first took office. Well, she now allowed such a soul. I mean, like that I died. Not because we don't have the resources, the woman and material. It's like there's this situation where the black man is caught in this web of flippant confusion. What is the confusion? Not making use of his own culture and tradition. Because as far as I know, in those days, we don't get sick. If you are sick, mommy will just point the hands this way and you get relieved. Or they ask you to go and take agbo. Agbo is the same thing we are calling tablets. It's modernized by grinding it and then what? Glue it together. Begin to cut it into pieces as the size. Yes, demands. We have left this very pure, nucleus, traditional, cultural values. Now we are aping the Oyinbos. And so we have what we call a hospital, a medical doctor will be there, and they will use his machine to test you to see whether you're this or that. And that is working because we have been rid the presence of the Creator within us. Once you believe on paper of a God that is omnipresent, omniscient and omniscient, that you cannot see, it means that your body is now what? A highway. Anybody can enter into you. And we know sickness today, by the grace of Maharaj's presence, sicknesses are spiritual bullets fired invisibly that you cannot see. Because our third eye is locked. Our heart is locked. Our heart is not talking about peace, progress, stability, justice, equity, respect, regard for the rule of law, but just what you can consume. And so, in a world like that, there's bound to be trouble. So, we are asking the Minister of Health, how do you go about it? We can't sit down and watch you just mishandling the lives of so many millions. Yes, a young child coming up, whether boy or girl, can be a doctor, can be a manager, can be a governor one day. What are you doing? Oh boy, this monkey business, I know they walk on. I don't know where you come from because your name is Professor Mohammed Al-Pati. I don't know whether you want to turn everybody into residents of Ogiri. If you go to Ogiri there, the express has become level because of what defecation publicly by those who have come from the north. Yeah, maybe that's what you are doing, or you are being bought by the Europeans to ruin our lives. Then you must get away. Me, I'm going to fire you. I'm not going to agree with you, whoever you are. And I'm giving you notice now to remind you that, look, whether you believe it or not, as many as die in the course of this strike, you, Professor Pate, and your colleagues in the leadership of the medical group, you shall pay for it. Why? Can't you sit down and talk? There should be working negotiations will be going on. When we finish, you pay them their arrears. Why must we be going to that Oyinbo syndrome? Strike, strike, strike. The air doesn't strike, the moon doesn't strike, the herbs don't strike, waters don't strike. It is we, the black man. And I don't think Professor Mohammed Al-Pati is a black man. Black is beautiful, is the heart. The consciousness, the feeling that that brother, that sister could be your mom tomorrow, your dad tomorrow, your friend tomorrow. And so giving the responsibility of taking care of our health is no wasa. It's not a joke. And that's why I'm warning you now. You either act or you resign. Oh yes, you can go on TV now and say, oh, my dear doctors, and I'm told from what I read in the newspapers that your demands out of 2019 has been met. What is the 19 percentage of 19 over 20? That is about 99%. Oh boy, you can't get away with it. You want to give the president a bad name, this government. People are crying here, left and right, workers in the other ways, market women. See, the prices of things have gone down. What are you doing, Mr. Minister of Health? And that's what I'm telling you now. You can't discredit President Tinubu's government. Neither are you going to what? Threaten our lives. I've told you because you don't believe that there are laws governing the planet, there are principles. What you sow, you reap. You can't get away with it. So I'm telling you now, here you are. I am a nucleus child. I believe that what is worth doing is worth doing well. I must get to work on time. I must not be late. I must not absent myself. I must not be going here and there. I must be very seriously involved in making sure that the economy moves. The economy is you, is me, each and every one of us, playing integral parts, doing their best to make sure at least we are able to carry a plate of rice home, eat and feel satisfied, convinced that we have done what is noble. Mr. Minister of Health, it's a shame. I'm asking Mr. President to either sack you or you resign yourself. Because if you think you can get away with it, you're joking. Fellow Nigerian doctors, please, in the name of what is good in life. You have been crying and crying and crying for a better day like this. striking will not be the answer. Look at those who are actually affected. Mothers, fathers, brothers, and sisters. Yes, what is it? The money we get? Of course, no problem. But at least, let's go into our hearts. Let's go back to work. Let's go back to work. Mr. President is still listening somebody. He will do the needful. He will make sure you get your rights. So please, I am talking to you now from the Center for Conflict Resolution, SATGURU MAHARAJ Village, Kilometer 10, Ibadan, Lagos Expressway, opposite Odone Kekere, Oluyole local government area of Ibadan, Oyo State, the city of the best setters. We believe we can work together if we can sink our differences and help each other. I believe this is your time, particularly in the life of our people. A medical doctor plays a very important role. Don't lose that role. It's a crown that you live to cherish again and again. We are grateful for you listening. Let's go back to work. The president will answer you. My blessings to everyone.